The average American savings account is currently earning less than 0.5% in interest. Inflation is running at roughly 3% annually. That is not saving. That's a slow leak with a good marketing campaign attached to it. And it gets worse because the savings account is just the beginning of the conversation. Here's what you need to know. First thing you need to understand is your money is leaking. Inflation, prices rising over time, is running at about 3% a year. Your savings account, on the other hand, is earning 0.5% a year. That means every single year you are losing about 2.5% in real purchasing power. You are not gaining, you are bleeding that money out slowly. $10,000 sitting in a low-yield savings account for 10 years doesn't stay $10,000 in real terms. It shrinks. So, first move, if your cash isn't in a high-yield savings account, fix that today. Banks like Ally, Marcus, SoFi are paying real rates, and I think you should explore one of those. But even that isn't enough because a good savings account isn't going to grow your money. It only slows down how fast you lose it. And that brings me to what actually builds your wealth. Many people think that saving equals building wealth. Saving is cash, your emergency fund, anything you need in the next 5 years. Keep it, protect it. Investing is different. It's putting money into assets. Index funds, ETFs, real estate, those that grow over time. And here's the number that would shake you. 10 years ago, $1,000 in a savings account gives you about $1,200 today. That same $1,000 put in an S&P 500 is about $3,800 today. Same money, same 10 years, completely different outcomes. The problem is most people stay in saving mode way too long. Waiting until they know more, waiting until they have more, just waiting. And waiting has a cost because of what time actually does to money. And that's the part nobody's emphasizing well enough. It's not just about investing, it's about when, because of compounding. At first, it feels slow, like nothing is happening. But over time, your money starts making money, and that money starts making money, and that's how wealth is built. You invest $1,000 at 8%, which is the stock market's long-term average. In year one, you have 1,080, but in year two, you are earning 8% on 1,008. Then on that, your return starts making their own returns. You see that? Warren Buffett started investing at 11 years old, but most of his wealth wasn't built until he was 65. Not because he got smarter, but because the snowball finally had enough eel. A 25-year-old putting away $200 monthly would most likely retire wealthier than a 35-year-old putting away $400. Time beats money every time. Every time. Now, let's fix another misconception. Your salary does not determine your wealth, because what actually matters is your net worth. What you own minus what you owe. That's the real scorecard. Your salary tells you what comes in. Your net worth tells you what's actually happening. I have seen people making $40,000 building real wealth quietly, and I have seen people earning $200,000 completely broke, just because their lifestyle consumed every dollar the moment it arrived. Calculate your net worth right now. It might be uncomfortable, it should be, because genuinely, once you see the real number, you stop chasing the wrong one. Now, let's talk about something that most people avoid. Debt. What if I told you that wealthy people carry debt on purpose? Not all debt is the enemy, just the dumb kind. Credit cards at around 24%, payday loans, financing a car or a vacation. You're literally paying 20% to own things that lose value immediately. No investment is going to beat that, so pay it off fast, aggressively. On the other hand, you have good debts. A mortgage, a business loan, student loan, where the return on the degree actually makes sense. Borrowing cheap to own things that appreciate in value or generate income. That is not a trap, that's a tool. So the question to ask about every debt you carry is, what's the rate and what did I get for it? Anything above 8% that isn't building you equity or income is a weight that you need to drop fast. Finally, you need to learn to pay less tax legally. Your employer offers a 401k match and you're not maxing it out. That's free money, it's literally free. Your employer puts in dollars because you put in dollars. And most people leave it there sitting unclaimed. On top of that, every dollar you put into a traditional 401k reduces your taxable income today. If you are in the 22% tax bracket, the government is effectively subsidizing your investment. And then there's the Roth IRA. You invest after-tax dollars today and everything it goes into comes out completely tax-free in retirement. No capital gains, no income tax, nothing. These accounts exist specifically to help you keep more of what you earn. Most people don't use them anywhere near enough. The gap between people who build wealth and people who don't is almost never about how much they make. It's about what they know and when they start. Now you know. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. See you in the next one. Bye.
The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Numbers 6:24-26.